And we're back. Joining us now is Valerie Rogers, who runs SoFar Sounds Springfield. Valerie, thanks for being here. How are you?
Yeah, I'm awesome. Glad to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Happy to have you.
So let's just start with this, because many people may not be familiar with what SoFar Sounds is. So tell us a little bit about it.
So people, why is it called SoFar? It stands for Songs from a Room, and it was originally started by a guy named Rafe in London who decided to have just small house shows. And he realized how much people enjoyed seeing artists in an intimate, small location rather than out at a busy bar where nobody's paying attention. And it turned into this global thing, and that was in the early 2000s, and now it's in over 400 cities internationally. And I was able to bring it to Springfield. So
incredible.
We have one here now.
Okay, so you bring people in, but we don't know who you're bringing in.
Right.
How does that work?
So I secure the artists, and there is quite a screening process that goes through. I have to listen to their music, watch their performances. You buy a ticket, and then you come to the show. You don't know where the location is until just a couple days before. And they're in different kinds of locations like coffee shops and hair salons, bookstores, living rooms. And when you get there, you find out who the artists are. And the really cool thing is sometimes the artists are famous. So people like Billie Eilish, Hozier, let's see, Ed Sheeran has done SoFar shows, so I'm still working on that one for Springfield.
So this is a secret, but like, can you like give me the really give me a hint? I mean, when I need to come.
Yes, I'll drop a hint if it's somebody big.
Okay.
Yes.
There you go. There you go. Now, how often do these shows occur?
During the winter, about every couple months. In the summer, we'll do once a month or so. So our next show actually our first 2023 show is coming up February 10th. And tickets are already on sale, and they're moving pretty quick because the word's kind of getting out there.
Okay.
Well, it's kind of such a unique and neat idea.
Very unique.
Yeah. So, I mean, like the past artists that you've had, besides people that we'd really know, where do you find these artists?
Well, some of them I knew locally because I worked in radio for a really long time, so I had relationships with a lot of them, but most of them apply through the SoFar website, and they can do that. A lot of artists will build tours through SoFar. My son actually did that. He's done over 30 SoFar shows in the U.S. and in Europe.
Very cool.
So they apply to play, and then I try to find artists that are regional that can get here in a day. So I found a lot of people from Arkansas, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Kansas City, St. Louis, and bring them here. So people here can enjoy new artists that they wouldn't normally get to see.
Yeah, which is really neat because we've actually had, I don't even know if you know this, but we've had people on the show who that night end up at SoFar. Ashton Barbary did that a few months ago. She told me, she was like, don't say anything, but I'm actually performing tonight at SoFar. And I was like, oh, that's so interesting. I was like, what are you in town for? Because she's not from here. So it's really cool the way you vet that out. So now you mentioned tickets. So if people are interested in coming and checking out one of these shows, where do they get those tickets at?
They can go to sofarsounds.com and just search for Springfield. And they can sign up to be on the email list. So that way, when we announce a show, they'll find out about it and they won't miss it. And they'll get an email saying, hey, there's another show coming. And they can follow us on social media, on Instagram at SoFar Springfield. And they can find us there. And so far, we're the only Springfield. So.
Oh, good. Well, how many can you accommodate, like ticket-wise?
I try to keep them pretty small so it is intimate. So shows average 30 to 50.
Okay, that's a really good
size. So get your ticket because you sell out. I mean, bottom line.
They sell out. They definitely sell out.
Well, thank you so much for that. One more time, tell us your website.
SoFarSounds.com.
Okay, very cool. Valerie, thank you for being here. This was a pleasure.
Thank you.
What a fun idea. All right, well, coming up, Tom has more to